It only took like 2 hours for you to get your
I'll tell you the story. So, Cop, I gave the sheets to everyone. I want to say like on Monday or something.
Something like that.
And I thought I gave it to you as well. And I've opened up Roll20 multiple times, and I saw your sheet. It says Cop sheet, and I was just like, oh, he must just have like a white dot as like his color, or his like the white is his color, and it's blending into the background. That's coincidental. Anyways, and then that kept happening throughout the week, where I was like, oh, he's probably just busy. Swear. And then last night I was just like, but what if? But what if I didn't assign him a sheet when I did with everyone else? And I checked and I'm like, God damn it.
I was busy through the week, so I wasn't able to check.
Okay, good.
When I do that.
Mitigated.
He wouldn't have even known if you didn't tell him.
Yeah, but the funny story
It's
a fun story that brings amusement, so I think it's worth it.
I'm amused.
Yeah.
I am not amused.
No.
Alright, good luck with your game. I'm gonna go take my kids to do some not shooting.
Understood.
You're taking them to the lake to go fishing.
Swimming. Yeah, go swimming in the lake.
Yeah, there you go. Alright. See you later.
Have fun, man. I want to be his kid.
Imagine Orion owning a single weaponry.
I want to go swimming.
I want to go swimming so bad.
I wish it should have been me. Hey, we're not recording, right? Just wondering.
Just come to NorCal. We got plenty of people who enjoy swimming. Not as free though. They gotta swim in the ocean. That's free as hell.
Alright, I'm gonna put the music on. I will use the restroom real fast and grab some caffeine. I didn't have any caffeine at all yesterday.
Holy shit! How you alive?
Oh no! I just managed to dodge it. Anyways, perfect.
These kids, I want to go swimming.
I've never.
He's dropping his kids off at the pool.
Yeah.
It low-key pisses me off whenever I see the square brackets with a name inside of it, because in some contexts, I don't understand how it's supposed to make sense.
What do you mean?
Like, in this sentence, is it replacing the word his?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, but I've seen a couple where it's like, what?
So, how it's supposed to be used is when you're making a quote, when you're quoting someone,
yeah,
but you want to replace a word so that it adds more context, you replace the word and then put it in brackets, right?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be used, but a lot of people will keep the original word.
Yeah.
But then, like, after that, in
exactly.
brackets,
it's so you maintain the original context if you remove the parentheses.
Well, I've seen examples where they just put his inside the brackets, but that doesn't make any sense because you're just put it there. I know, and it pisses me off because I'm like, how is this supposed to be used?
Well, here's the thing: that person is just stupid.
I'm back.
Unless that is transforming the quote in some capacity, like if they didn't originally say his, then yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they would have said.
It would still be used. Thank you for putting it. It'd still be used correctly, but it doesn't add context of like why are you changing it? It doesn't make any sense.
It pisses me off.
Yeah, okay, get pissed, piss baby.
No.
Anyway, welcome back.
Thank you.
So
let me set the stage for all of us. Why can't I hear the
Please do.
It's just really quiet.
There we go. Then.
Super. It should have been me. It should have been me. Not him. So, let me set the stage. We will have our one. Well, actually, why am I doing this telling shit? I should just describe some sort of cutscene or something.
Oh my!
You stand up.
Oh, I love cutscenes.
Stand up.
Oh shit! He's standing.
You, my friends, for one reason or another, find yourselves today, or for a while now, at least a couple weeks, here in the city of Velkester. Although, that's technically its old name. The new name for it is Valtonio. Velkester / Valtonio has undergone a name change in compliance, in accordance to a new legislative push to join in with the Ventori League. It previously was a free realm town, but I think discussions have been happening on both sides for the League and for this city-state to integrate it to the League itself. people still call it Velcaster, either because it's just what they are used to, or out of stubborn defiance.
Could we maybe get spellings for those?
$5.
Fine, let me get my Venmo.
If you do it, I'm
Each?
keeping it this time.
I gotta do that. I need money for trips. Thank you. Vel. Oh shit, I spelled that right. Hell yeah.
Velcaster.
Oh yeah, nice. And this is, I believe you said it was here?
I'm gonna mark on the map where it is. Because this is also where the starting part of the campaign is going to be.
Haha, very important.
Velcaster is located here. That is a really big square font.
Thick square.
Damn.
Yeah, it's too blocky.
Too dummy thick.
How do I make it specific?
This is a Minecraft square or block.
It's not. That's not what I want.
That's a rectangle.
I'm trying to make it so it stays in like a square proportion.
Press shift maybe when you pull it out.
Yeah,
No, that's not
Control
doing.
then.
No, it's not alt either.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, I'll just eyeball it.
I'm Asian enough.
You could pop open the grid real quick.
No. I'm Asian enough. That is where Velcaster is. The city-state is divided into multiple segments, wards, zones, however you want to determine them. All of them spanning the length of a river. The districts go, I guess you would say, from a larger pool in the river spanning outward. So the central part of the city is at that pool. Time, as history at least says, has not exactly been kind to the early settlers, but they made it work. And for their struggles, they actually managed to eke out a pretty fair existence. This river is, unsurprisingly, the artery for the city. Many people will be born, they will live, and they will die within a certain proximity of this river. And today, probably isn't going to be much of an exception. We are on the southern reaches of the river, the more recent wing, if we want to call it that, the newest segment. Although, don't mistake my words, just because it's the most recent one doesn't mean it is here for the past couple decades. It is centuries old, and still expanding. The place the southern district sports a rather prolific farmers market. It is a common destination and pivot point, a crossroads for travelers. They don't necessarily always head into Velcaster proper. Sometimes they only just pass through here and grab supplies and get going. Either north, south, east, west, what have you. Your characters have been here for a couple weeks now, having enjoyed the luxuries Velcaster has to offer. It's not at all a small town, but it's still a ways to go from the nice cities of the Ventori League. But it'll get there in due time, hopefully. You guys have been here a couple weeks, and during that period is when rumor has spread about a sickness ailing the area. No one knows, or rather everyone thinks they know, what the symptoms are. And the symptoms, when you hear about it from different people, contradict. Some say it debilitates you, some say it puts you in a rabid craze, some say it drains you of your appetite, leaving you feeble and weak, others say it spurs you on with this immense hunger that causes you to lash out at people nearby. No one really has any solid idea when the rumors first start flying around the place. And the rumors do fly. The district, or at least this portion of the district, gets locked down. People are told to stay in their residencies if they have such here, or if not, they are cordoned off into whatever happened to be the nearest building. Like you guys. Patrols span up and down the main streets and sometimes the side alleys, as fortifications were set up at the perimeters of the district, keeping everyone secure and locked in, quarantined. But as time went on, it's only been a couple weeks since the supposed first victim, first patient, was located, and the district constructed, or my bad, the quarantine constructed around them. That was a couple weeks ago. Or a little less than a couple weeks ago. Patrols have been getting more and more few. And the ones that do occur don't go in as deep into the district, the heart of the district. They're slowly pulling back and back. You guys are in the safe confines of a bistro, whose owner, a rather young gentleman, mid-20s or so, by the name of Nate, has actually furnished you guys, no charge, with food and drink that he had in the store. Enough to feed, obviously, a large group of people, now limited to the people locked in here. You lot, a handful of others, and himself. As the patrols decreased and as things went to this eerie silence, these streets, which had only a couple weeks ago been so bustling and hustling with activity, clamor, chatter, a rumble of the city, now silent like the grave. Not even the patrols patrolled this far out anymore. You guys are at the southernmost point of the perimeter. And as far as you guys know, there is only one station that leads out of this place. Everywhere else, trying to climb or span the walls will just get you shot. You've heard plenty of gunshots in the distance. The only station that leads out of here is by the river. A dock that leads either up or downstream. You guys are at the most upstream point. Going downstream from here will take you to Velkester Central, and then the northern reaches of Velkester. But that is sure to be fortified and secured by guards. And it's on the opposite side of town, or rather of this quarantine zone from you. Discussions and murmurings happen between, if not you guys, then you guys with your fellows, your handful of other refugees. Nate, however, wasn't particularly looking to get out of here. This is his home. This is his shop. He lives on the second floor of this building. But he did plan on exfiltrating, so to speak, from this current building to go find out what happened to his mother and father, who own a butcher shop on the other side of the next block. Nate did leave to go find his parents. That was yesterday. He has not returned. To those of you that have been to Velkester before, or to those of you that just know your urban sprawl, it should not take an entire day to go over one and a half, I guess, if you go to the other side of it, block. Help is not coming. You guys are running out of food. And it doesn't seem or sound like they're going to lift the quarantine anytime soon. So unless you guys are willing to begin fighting and turn to cannibalism, you guys' time here is limited. Doubly so considering how food supplies are one thing, water supply is another. And that's also running out. So, you guys are left with really one option. Getting out. Any guards that come across you will likely be on orders to blast you. Unless you guys can make a very sudden and convincing and compelling case for yourself, walking around when martial law is in effect. You don't know what's out there. Although every now and again you still hear gunshots. Again, from some unfortunate fool trying to leave through the perimeter wall. But you swear some of them are coming from the heart of the district, not the edge of it. So, my friends, looking around, tired, a bit muscle atrophy from not really having walked around too much for this past week, looking around at your fellow survivors, there's certainly a crew of them that have secluded themselves in despair. But looking around at your go-getter comrades, who do we see? I'll roll a d4.
We're going
using
roll 20 or Discord?
Roll 20.
Roll 20.
Congratulations, Alec. You have been selected.
All right. Probably doing his best to avoid that muscle atrophy. He's probably been pacing around the whole length of the building we're secluded to, maybe going through typical like morning drills and exercises and stretches to try and stay in shape despite being off duty, because this young man is Gaspard the Guard, oftentimes called this, sometimes affectionately, but mostly derogatorily. Before the lockdown, I was a guard here in Valtorio? Is that what it actually is? Valtonio. Forgive me. I'm still not used to the name change, recent as it is. I came here when I was a bit younger. I'm younger still, but I am a man grown, according to the laws of the world at least. I am 18 years of age, but when I came here I was but 15. I came here with a Eulonian caravan that was on its way to the Ventoria League, and I decided to stay. I saw that this town needed some Eulonian honor in its guard. It was not the most elite of fighting forces, as you see, and I decided that I could probably make a name for myself here, or at the very least, make a change. My fellow guardsmen think that I took my job too seriously. Called me a busybody, a spoil sport, but I'm just a man who knows what his duty is.
Very good. Very good. Gaspard. Let's continue down the line, or rather, with the rolls. Top, congratulations, you have been selected. What do they see when they see your character? Do tell, do tell.
You see an older gentleman, farmer's tan, almost, since we've been inside for a while, no sunburn now. When you first met him, he would have been a little sunburned. Completely bald head and a long beard, and you know from speaking to him, he was here for the farmer's market so he can help his family, his wife and his 2 kids.
Oh, he's just a good old folk.
He's a good old folk.
Or guy.
We're busting all the tragic backstories.
We're gonna catch you to family.
How sure, but you will be, so.
So your guy looks like he's like 50, right?
He's 62.
62. He is not.
Doesn't look a day over 50.
Honestly,
he has words of wisdom, because if he lives to that age, you know he's doing something right.
Yeah.
And that's where the 12 went into wisdom.
No.
Alright, coin flip event. Need to get the sound effect on. It's very important.
Every time we do one shot, I go last.
I was hoping it was a 2, because then we get 3 2s in a row.
Oh, it would have been so good.
Right? I was also going to say that you would definitely see a rather large orcish, she's half-orc, woman pacing the floor. Probably not in the same kind of organized routine as Gaspard would be. Probably just back and forth across the room. In fact, at this point, she's probably started to like make a trail. Like, you can see where she's been the whole time. she probably wouldn't have said a whole lot, especially when this first started. Just that she's looking to fight for sport, but at this point, she just wants to get out.
And you are playing a. Actually, wait. What am I saying? I could just show you guys to this. This is a map.
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
little too zoomed in. Let's fix that. Would you look at that map? Look at
Put
that
your
river.
tokens. Put your tokens on this top left section up there.
Let me grab me token.
Make it big. Make it big. Oh,
She already is big.
Big. Make it big.
Grab a big.
That's it. Make it big. There you guys go. You actually fit pretty perfectly there.
Nice.
So, allow me to mark where you guys are on the quarantine zone. I would use a
Garth?
Oh, my bad.
I was just gonna see how long that
My
went.
bad.
Nah,
You're
Totally
rolling
my
D1.
bad. Oh yeah, I got you.
yeah, we don't know. Maybe we'll get a 0.
Yeah.
Oh damn! It's me. Who would have guessed? Yacht is not as old as Farmer Boy over there, but for turtles, they don't age as much. So he's on the older end for turtles. If you were willing at the beginning to listen through his very slow ramblings, you would have learned that he is a experienced sailor and came out here because originally this was just supposed to be a vacation. He'd worked really hard, saved up a bit of cash, and personally believes that a little bit of time away from the sea air to get a little bit of fresh air is good for the spirit. Downside is, as the time has gone on, his vacation has come to extended stay, and he's getting a bit antsy. He needs to get out and work. You know, he's a working folk. He just likes to work. And being stuck inside is driving him a bit mad. He doesn't pace around because he's big and a bit old, but he has been seen to work on little knots and stuff and then undoing them and making sure he's still in practice and everything. He seems kind.
Or not, man.
He's... No. No, I'll fucking say it. He's very naughty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boo. Yeah.
So, I'm just drawing the general districts for you guys right now. This one's bugging me.
Little areas. We're here, I'm guessing.
You guys are there.
There's the Wiver.
You guys are.
You are here.
You guys are in the market sector.
And then this
To
river
the
goes that way.
Correct. Here, I'll add some little decorative.
Sorry, I'll let you talk.
The streams. There you go. Ooh, that's a road.
Ooh.
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 River Road.